Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Grady and I am the counselor and transformational coach at Butterfly Project. So today I actually wasn't planning on recording a video. It is super hot today. And yeah, I don't look my usual. But I was just kind of relaxing and really pondering since this morning because I had seen a post, and I always think about this, of course, on that day. But in regards to 9/11 tomorrow, and I'll probably post this, on that day, but I'm recording it the day before. And, that was, I believe, 23 years ago, 2001, September 11. I will never forget that day. I'm sure that everybody, will not forget that day. Everybody was impacted in one way or another, some, worse than others, but we were all impacted on that day. And I remember the exact moment where I was at a job that I had, and I had gone into the lunchroom. There was a little TV, and there was so many people in there, and they were all huddled up. And I went for my lunch break or my coffee break in the morning, and I was wondering, why is everybody in here? And as I'm watching the news and what had happened, that was the moment that, the second tower got hit right when I was watching, and I will never forget that moment. It did really impact me. I am an empath, if you guys don't know that. So, of course, I feel everybody's pain. And it really impacted me a lot. But it also helped me to shift my perspective in life. And this is something that I teach, and I'm constantly telling people, even in my personal life, that I've had so many experiences, not just that one. But I've lost many people close to me, and suddenly, far too young, those kinds of things. I had cancer at a very young age. So I've really been impacted by things that happen suddenly, unexpectedly, that turn your whole world upside down, that, you didn't get to say that last thing to that person. You missed that opportunity. Wish you had done things different. You didn't know that moment you spent with someone would be the last one, those kinds of things. And today, the day before, the post that I had, seen and shared, in regards to, all those people that were getting on those planes, all those people that were in the buildings. The night before was just a regular night, probably like every other night. Sorry, guys. There's wasps everywhere. Regular night, like every other night. And unfortunately, they had no idea what the next day was going to hold. And this happens in so many different ways. Of course, like I said, not just on 9/11, but as I sit here the day before. And I just saw a white butterfly go by, which is beautiful. But as you guys know, butterflies are very significant for me. And if you are a spiritual person, that's also a sign of, kind of the people that have passed. But those people the night before, it was a regular night. And this happens in so many ways, like I said. So I know this was kind of long, to get to my story, but I just wanted to come on here and remind you guys today, especially, when I post this on 9/11, we're all probably remembering that day. I just want to remind you that tomorrow is not guaranteed. This next moment later on today is not guaranteed. Tonight is not guaranteed. That last conversation you had with that person, or that last moment, is not guaranteed. That last experience you had is not guaranteed, and what I mean by that is, like, not guaranteed to happen again, or that you'll have another opportunity. And this is always in the back of my mind. I really, have shifted my perspective a lot with all the different things I've gone through in my life, to really appreciate life and every moment and every day, because it truly is a gift. Every day is a gift, and we take it for granted. And this is what this message is for, is to remind you not to take today for granted. Don't take this moment for granted. Don't take that person or those people or that job or, the blessings that you have. Do not take it for granted, because I promise you, it can always get worse. So shift your perspective to be grateful for the things that you do have, to be grateful for the people that are in your life, to be grateful for the moment that you have, to be grateful for today, and to be grateful for this very moment right now, right here, right now. Be grateful for today. Be grateful for this moment, because you don't know if you'll have tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to see another sunset or another sunrise or another, rainstorm. You don't know. So be grateful. Another white butterfly just went by. Be grateful, you guys. I say this all the time to the people in my life, to my clients. I share lots on social media about this, and it is something that I try to live every day. And we're human, and I know, especially when things are busy or things are chaotic, or something's not going right, or something happened that was negative. These videos I do outside, I don't know why I do them. But yeah, just be grateful for this moment, and don't take it for granted. I know, like I was saying, sorry guys, I got distracted by the bug, but in the midst of all these things that happen in our life, it's easy for us to get lost in it. I do too still, and this, like I said, is always in the back of my mind. But I would encourage you, especially today, not just in remembrance of 9/11 and everybody who lost their lives, and my heart truly, truly, truly goes out to anyone that lost someone or lost something, or was, drastically affected or impacted, even, indirectly. My heart goes out to you. And I hope that you have somehow found healing or peace in the midst of, such a tragedy. But try to bring to the forefront of your mind, use this day as remembrance for not just all that was lost and all those that were lost, but also not to take for granted this moment. Don't take for granted today. Take those leaps of faith. Go after that whatever it is that you want. Work on putting fears aside. Build that courage within you. Tell that person you love them. Make that phone call. Reach out. Do that application. Sign up for that, school. Apply for that job. Whatever it is, go travel. Buy the house. Whatever it is that you want in your life. And, those things are kind of, more future, but just don't take today for granted, and don't take life for granted. Life is precious, you guys. Every day is precious. Every day is a beautiful gift. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Make amends with people. Do the things that you love. Go after those dreams. Don't waste life, you guys. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't take today for granted. Don't take tomorrow for granted. Next week, stop procrastinating and putting things off. That thing that you really want to do. Whatever it is, don't put it off. Do not take life for granted. I know we hear this all the time, and it's like, yeah, I know that. No, you don't. You don't. When that person, is gone, something happens. When, what happened on 9/11? I'm sure lots of those people took things for granted. Lots of the people in their lives took things for granted. All of us take it for granted. Even though we know this intellectually, we don't know it on a deep heart, soul level. We take it for granted. Humans are like that. Humans are lazy. That's in our nature, right? And we need constant reminders, which is why I'm always, saying things like this and posting about things like this. Life is too short. Life is so precious, you guys. It is so precious. I know we know this, but really do what you can to bring this to the forefront. Life is too precious, and today is such a gift that we don't even realize. If you woke up this morning, your heart is pumping, you're breathing, you are blessed. If you had a bed to sleep in, if you have food, if you have a roof over your head, you are greatly blessed. Don't take things for granted. If there's people in your life that love you, don't take them for granted, okay? Call, that person, reach out, send that message. I've had moments. I had, a family member that I had been meaning to reach out to, didn't, and all of a sudden, things just took a turn for the worst and they were gone. So I have countless stories like that in my life, and lots of people, I'm sure you do as well, but keep to the forefront of your mind that today is a gift. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Life is precious, so don't waste it. Don't waste it on fear, on anything that comes from our ego, which is very low vibrational, our lower selves, our shadow self. Do not let fear, any kind of pride and ego get in the way of wasting your days and your life, because life is precious and today is a gift and tomorrow is not guaranteed. All right, my loves. That is my 9/11 message to you today, in remembrance for all those who lost their lives, all those who were greatly impacted. Again, my heart goes out to you. And may this also be a day in remembrance that life is precious. Don't take it for granted in any way. Today is a gift. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. All right, my loves. Wishing you all peace, love, and light until next time. Bye-bye.